Caitlin Clark says, how do you say bang in Portuguese? It don't matter! Bang! For a preseason game, they flew up from Brazil, lost by 64, and got to make TikToks with Caitlin Clark after the game. Where do I sign up? Bang! Not sure why they played the game in Iowa, because Caitlin Clark, she was still shooting the shot from South America, baby! Bang!
She was left utterly speechless, and not for the usual reasons, like sinking a logo three-pointer or breaking a record. No, this was something far rarer. The entire Brazil national team, along with their coach, offered a level of praise so staggering that even the most unshakable player in the game couldn't hide their surprise.
Team were lining up to get autographs. She signed their jerseys. They were getting them to sign. They were getting her to sign their jerseys. She was signing the players' jerseys. This is like Dream Team. This is literally like Dream Team stuff. We haven't seen this since the damn Dream Team. She is literally signing the jerseys of teams she played against. She is signing their jerseys. They're that much in awe of her.
This wasn't your typical "she's great" comment. No, it was a moment so profound. It was practically a MIC drop from a basketball veteran. Caitlin stood there, blinking, thinking, did that just happen? Imagine being publicly praised with such raw, unexpected admiration that it could easily be seen as a career-defining moment. That's the level of respect we're talking about. And guess who faced that very team just days before and didn't get the same treatment? Angel Reese, and she's absolutely livid. Drop a comment below letting us know where you're tuning in from, because Caitlin Clark's fandom is taking over not just America, but the entire world. Let's go.
Good, how are you?
Are you an amazing player? Congratulations.
Thanks.
You're changing the history in basketball.
I appreciate it. Thanks for coming.
Let's take a moment to truly appreciate this. Brazil, the land of samba, soccer legends, and mouth-watering steaks, has just officially added Caitlin Clark worship to its national identity. Who could have seen that coming? In a preseason exhibition, not even a playoff or final showdown, Caitlin drew so much attention she nearly shifted the very axis of basketball itself. Brazil's head coach, a man with more years of coaching experience than most fans have been alive, watched her play and responded as if he were witnessing Michael Jordan reincarnated in female form. This wasn't just admiration, it was sheer reverence.
She played against last night. And I understand a lot of this team was young. But the team she played against last night, getting pictures with Caitlin Clark at the end of the game, having her literally sign their jerseys, and those jerseys, you better believe the coach of the rival team being in shock. Like, this is the dream team. This is the dream team. This is the opponents getting pictures with the dream.
And it didn't end there. The coach didn't just throw out a few compliments and call it a day. No, he practically canonized her on the spot. This wasn't the hollow praise you get from some out-of-touch commentator still living in the 90s. This was authentic, top-tier admiration. He spoke of her like she was a mythical being, like she'd descended from Mount Olympus, picked up a basketball, and decided to grace the WNBA with her presence. And considering the coach hailed from a country where soccer is revered like a religion, that kind of praise, it's nothing short of gold-plated.
Their coaching had no answer whatsoever for Caitlin Clark, and they threw so many different looks at her. Like, I've never seen a team throw so many different looks at it.
But hold on, it gets even better. After the game, Caitlin didn't just stroll off like a typical superstar. No, she stuck around to sign Brazil's national team jersey at their request. Let that sink in for a moment. Caitlin Clark, the current star of basketball, autographed their team's jersey like it was just another Tuesday. That wasn't just a signature, that was a generational keepsake. It was like the Mona Lisa signing the Sistine Chapel. That's the level of iconic we're talking about.
There you go. Thank you. That's one, guys.
Go viral with that shot. I know, I'm crazy. After you do that, can we do it?
And here's the best part. Caitlin didn't do it with arrogance. She didn't give them a smug smirk or make them wait while she adjusted her sunglasses. No, she signed that jersey with class, charm, and a grace so effortless it makes you wonder if she's even a real person, or just the blueprint for the perfect athlete. While Angel Reese is over there blocking fans and tweeting about not having time for little things, Caitlin is over here signing autographs that might as well be peace treaties.
We know that we can be the best front court in this league, so just trying to do the best as we can. I think in this offseason, we got the shooters that we needed, and as you can see tonight, we had some great shooters out there, which just spaces out for both of us, so I think we're in a great.
Meanwhile, just a few hours earlier, Brazil's players were doing their best Caitlin Clark impressions, launching three-pointers in warm-ups like they were auditioning for a comedy skit. But after the game, those same players were lined up like fans at a concert, phones out, eyes wide, practically begging for selfies and autographs. It was like Caitlin was Beyoncé, but with a basketball in hand.
The footage of the Brazilian national team dancing on Caitlin Clark logo at Carver Arena. Man, a lot of people had mixed reviews about it. Well, it looked like that wasn't the only clip because the entire team got in on the action, bruh. Got in on the jumping on Caitlin Clark logo, stomping on it.
Caitlin stepped onto the court and effortlessly did exactly what they hoped she would, draining a deep three with such ease it made the crowd gasp. She didn't perform for the cameras, she just casually shattered expectations, as she always does. The Brazilian squad, still reeling from the whiplash of witnessing greatness, suddenly realized they weren't just on the wrong side of a highlight, they were a part of it. And not the kind you want, either. The kind that gets replayed in every sports montage for the next decade.
They were knocking her on her ass a couple of times. They were being physical. They were denying her. They didn't try to stop during the game. They just did not have it. They're so excited. They're taking pictures with her after the game. They're taking pictures with her like...
That's the difference. Caitlin doesn't play games. She owns them. While her peers are busy stirring up Twitter drama or chasing brand deals that disappear faster than a Reese jump shot, Caitlin is rewriting the blueprint for how the WNBA moves. Brazil didn't just respect her. They were in awe. And honestly, who could blame them?
Pardon me, just trying to get through real quick. Sorry about that. Bang! Excuse me, ma'am. Hold on. I think you dropped something. Oh, it's a dime. Floater, look at that. Big it, bang. Boom, 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 bang. And her misses are majestic and set up her teammates for success. Look at this soft bounce off the rim, put back by her teammate. Bang! Just stand in the corner, clap your heels together 3 times and cut to the basket. Caitlin Clark will find you every single time.
You know who didn't get that kind of welcome from Brazil? Angel Reese. No selfie swarms, no coach quotes, no jerseys signed like they were priceless heirlooms, just some vibes and a couple of missed layups. It's almost as if respect has to be earned, not claimed on Twitter. Let's be real. When was the last time a foreign coach gushed about her game? When has a national team lined up for her autograph like kids at Disneyland? Brazil showed Caitlin Clark more respect in a single night than Reese has squeezed out of years of self-promotion. And that's the problem. Reese keeps demanding to be the moment, while Caitlin just keeps creating them.
Reese is now quoted as saying, I'll look back in 20 years and be like, yeah, the reason why we're watching women's basketball is not just because of one person. She refuses to say Caitlin Clark's name. It's because of me too, and I want you to realize.
And while Reese's camp is probably refreshing their mentions, Caitlin's over here taking bows after effortlessly reminding the world why she's the face of the league. She didn't ask for the spotlight. She took it. And now the entire world, from Iowa to Sao Paulo, knows the truth. Caitlin Clark isn't just great. She's global. Brazil didn't just see a player. They saw a movement. And like the rest of us, they want in. Because when Caitlin Clark steps on the court, she doesn't just change the game. She changes the atmosphere. If Angel Reese wants to know what that feels like, well, she'll need to do more than perfect her posing for the cameras. There's a reason the Brazilian team didn't pose for pictures with Angel Reese. There's a reason they weren't reposting highlights of her jump shots. Because when Caitlin Clark is in the gym, the energy shifts, the air changes. People know they're witnessing something special, something rare. Reese might talk like she's the future of women's basketball, but Caitlin is out here getting standing ovations in multiple languages.
Oh boy, did that feel good. Did that feel good from Caitlin Clark opening up the game, pull-up 3, bang! To the logo 3 to close the third quarter, walking off to a standing ovation. Caitlin Clark pulling up from 36 feet out. From start to finish, there was never a doubt in our mind. There was never a time where we even thought to ourselves, is this game going to be close? Indiana comes out, 8-0 run, close out the first quarter, close out the second quarter, close out the third quarter, sit our starters in the fourth quarter, and by the time it's all said and done, the Indiana Fever score more than double